Hey guys, my name is Caroline Ruby and welcome back to my channel. So if you guys have been here a while, you probably already know, but I was an exchange student studying abroad in Germany. I went abroad for 5 months through CBYX. This is a cultural exchange program that sends Americans over to Germany to live there. Due to coronavirus and some other personal issues, I left my exchange early. However, I still got 5 months of experience and I still feel a really close connection to everyone I met through my exchange. I came back home in January, but the actual exchange program goes until the 22nd of June. Today it is currently June 18th, which means my friends come back from their exchange in 4 days. In honor of the 2021 to 2022 CBYX program officially coming to a close, I wanted to read you guys the letter that I wrote to myself before my exchange. Prior to our exchange program, we all met in Washington, D.C. On that D.C. trip, we wrote to ourselves. These letters would be given to us at the end of year seminar. Luckily for me, I never sent mine into the program, so I still have it. This is my journal and notebook that I kept while I was living abroad in Germany. It is absolutely filled to the brim. I've got pictures and memories here in the back, and I've just got tons and tons of language learning and journaling. But here in the back, I have a little compartment with the letter that I wrote to myself at the beginning of the year. I have not read it or looked at it since my exchange, so this is going to be a complete blind reaction. I don't even remember what I wrote about. I think it was kind of around expectations, asking my future self questions, stuff like that. So I guess we'll see. Alright, here we are. I'm taking it out. What do we have in here? Here we have me practicing some of my German. More German practice. This is when I was learning my numbers. And here is the letter. Oh my gosh, you know what? We didn't write these in Washington, D.C. I wrote this October 4th, 2021. This is what it looks like. We've got front and back, so 2 full pages. It says, "To my future self, date 4th of October 2021, sub count," so I started my YouTube channel by now, 4,853. We're almost at 16,000 now, so that's kind of crazy. Location, my room, undecorated and messy. So this was about a month or 2 into the exchange, and I guess I still hadn't decorated my room. Feeling happy because I read out loud and presented in history class today and did well, calling my mom tonight and went to the gym. Okay, so I was in a really good headspace when I wrote this. Hey, I guess let's start from the beginning. Hey future Caroline, this is so weird to be writing right now. I can't even envision when you are reading this right now, but I'm excited to be you. Let's talk a little about my experience right now. I just got back from Belly Vitalis gym. Vitalis was the gym that I had a membership to when I was living in Germany. I think it's a chain across Germany. Let me know if you have one near you. I was feeling bad about myself because I hadn't gone the past 2 weeks just due to stress and anxiety and laziness. Today is Monday, October 4th, 2021, and I finally went. I hope you kept up with going. I think it's good to have something consistent and in control during stressful times. Okay, so although I started this letter off positively, you can already kind of sense the tension that I was having, still kind of struggling with internal thoughts. I did not really stay consistent with going to the gym, but I'm happy to say I have since I've gotten back to the US. I'm currently procrastinating doing math homework and studying by writing this right now. School is going okay. I wish my teachers were a little more relaxed about me doing work. I just don't really have the energy to study for all of my classes when it takes twice the work for me to understand what's going on. I do like my class though. They're all pretty chill. I really like this person. I'm not gonna say her name because I don't know if she wants her name out on the internet, but she was one of my best friends when I was on my exchange. She's super sweet and I had a sleepover with her on Friday. She's kind of in the same place as me because she's stuck between friend groups. I also really like, okay, I listed 3 names, 2 of which I'm no longer friends with. I'm going to a guy's birthday party this weekend, so maybe I can have a little bit of fun. I did go to that party. That was fun. It was a birthday party with all of my classmates. It was a good space for me to get to know people. Okay, I'm kind of hopping around a lot. Okay, now I'm going to talk about a friend that I have through CBYX, I guess. Okay, so it says, also trying to figure out a time to hang out with Morgan, but I don't know if it's going to work out since I have a wedding to go to, which is very exciting. We actually never ended up hanging out, which is so sad, but she lived in Hamburg, so it was very far away from where I was living. I hope I don't feel too left out though. A lot of the times I just kind of stand by and can't say much because of the language barrier. That's definitely true. I was a lot more shy in Germany than I am in real life. I just felt so embarrassed to not proficiently speak the language, which I shouldn't be because everyone around me was like trying to help me and they understood what I was trying to say. I've really been liking my host family, though they can be a little straightforward sometimes and it hurts my feelings. Okay, and then I go into talking about some details of the family and I'm not gonna read that part. They're a great family. Of course I like mine better though. I've really been missing my home more lately, especially my parents. I just meshed with them better. But a month has already flown flown by, and I know this opportunity is so worth it. My parents get to visit in February, which isn't too far away. One thing I am very upset about though, so my host sister, she ended up having an injury that needed a surgery, and that resulted in the cancellation of our autumn holiday, and so I was kind of stuck at home during that time, and it was hard for me. I'm sad because I feel like I'm missing out on some travel opportunities, but overall I'm sure everything will work itself out, and maybe I can go on some solo adventures during this time. My shins have been hurting ever since we did that 13-kilometer run for school. Oh my gosh, I vividly remember that. My host sister and I went try hard mode on this school running thing, and we ran 13 kilometers. So that was fun. I hope it heals on its own, but if not, I'll mention it to my host mom within the next few days. Okay, so here's the writing, and then I have this little section. Okay, it says best experience so far, getting sushi with friends at Mannheim. That was one of the first little day trips I did, so that was fun. Worst experience so far, the first Cologne trip. Yeah, that was not fun. I was just not with great people. I felt very uncomfortable and very unsafe. Struggling with grammar and sentence structure a lot. Successful with reading and understanding more. Okay, good. So I was starting to make progress during this time. I want to experience Christmas in Germany. I'm so excited for new traditions and buying cute gifts and the Christmas markets and food. Unfortunately, this was when Omicron was getting really bad, like during the Christmas months. So I was only able to go to a few Christmas markets, and a lot of them were very heavily restricted, and then a lot of them ended up getting shut down later on in the season. I did still get to visit a few though, which I'm very happy about. I'm also excited to cook Thanksgiving dinner for my host family and possibly friends. I did do that. That is a video that is up on my page. You can go watch that if you want to. Excited for mid-year and seeing all my CBYX friends again. So the program I was in had this thing called mid-year seminar, and all of the exchange students were supposed to meet up and just hang out, celebrate, catch up, like a nice long weekend just hanging out. So our mid-year seminar actually got moved online. We were doing Zooms. I appreciate the program for trying to keep us engaged and keep it interesting, but it definitely wasn't the same as seeing everyone in person. It really sucked that it was moved online. Alright, I'm listing a few more things that I'm excited to do. Excited to do well on at least one test/assignment. I did that. I got a few ones on some assignments, so that was good. For my non-German friends, a 1 is like an A. Excited to expand my vocabulary. Excited to make lifelong friends and get closer with my host family. I would say I did both of those. I'm still somewhat in contact with my host family, and I'm super close with all the CBYX friends that I made, and a few of my German friends I'm also really close with. Alright, here are some goals. Here are goals for whenever you're reading this. Hit 10,000 subscribers on YouTube. I did that. Thank you guys. Have a full conversation in German. Shop more sustainably, thrifting, and feel confident in your body and clothes. Okay, have a full conversation in German. I did that multiple times. I had a full conversation with an Indian restaurant owner when I came back to visit Germany for spring break. I have definitely started shopping more sustainably, not as much thrifting. I'm just really bad at picking through all the bad stuff. And then feel confident in your body. Body image is definitely something I still struggle with, but it has drastically improved since I first came home. I was really struggling with my body and eating habits when I first came back, but now I feel a lot better and a lot more confident and a lot more healthy. Okay, the next thing says get more into photography. Again, these are just goals for myself, and I think I definitely have. I try to post on my Instagram like 2 to 3 times a week. I love taking pictures whenever I get the chance, so go check that out for sure. My Instagram is linked in the description. Become more confident in speaking publicly and in my appearance. I think for sure YouTube has definitely helped with my public speaking abilities. I feel like I'm really able to chat it up with you guys, and I definitely feel more confident in my appearance now. Be more grateful for what you had in the US and what you have now. See the good in things, express yourself the way you want, and stop caring about what others think. These are really good goals. I think I'm gonna add these to a list of goals that I have for myself now, because sometimes I catch myself not being grateful for everything that I have, and I really should stop caring about what others think. Like, other people's perception of me does not matter. They can think what they want to think. Become more organized. I'm working on it, okay? Overall, be a more happy person. Don't be so tense. Loosen up and have fun with life. Definitely still a current goal for me. I find myself being very rigid and structured with my everyday schedule, even when I'm supposed to be relaxing. I am just such a perfectionist, and I feel feel the need to control every aspect of my life. So that is something that I'm really working on loosening up about. All right, I did another one of these sections with just some little fun facts, I guess. It says my current favorite color is yellow. I'd say yellow, blue. I like both a lot. Favorite song, Good Vibrations, More Than a Woman, and Dark Red. All still very good songs, and I have them on all my playlists. Favorite day of the week, Thursday. That's kind of random. I don't remember what was going on Thursdays. Okay, then I have what I'm missing. I have all of my family's names and then some of my friends. Not missing. Okay, the stuff I have on my not missing list is very personal, so I'm not gonna say that. All right, we're on the last paragraph. We're on the last stretch. I really don't know what else to write about, but this was cool, and I hope it's long enough and deep enough to make you cry. Girl, I don't know what I was thinking. This is not deep. I can't wait to be where you are right now. So much older, stronger, independent, more accomplished, and at peace with life. I think that's definitely a true statement. I think I've grown a lot from when I made this. I was still very like insecure and unsure of myself, and now I think I have a really good idea of what I want to do with my life. All right, and I guess here I just have some final words. Please love yourself and others. Things aren't always so easy, but I know I'm going to look back on this and be so proud that I pushed through and experienced everything I did. I love you, I love my life, and happy adventures. All right, that is that. That was really sweet. It's so weird to think about that that was like almost 10 months ago, and I was just sitting in my room in a foreign country just writing that, and here I am after quitting my exchange early, coming back, continuing to do YouTube, and I'm about to be a senior in high school. Kind of crazy how time flies. I definitely recommend doing this if you want to be nostalgic. Also, let me know if you want me to do some sort of journal flip through with this, because I've got absolutely everything from my exchange in here. A lot of it is just language practice, but I've also got some journal entries, and some of them are written in German. So that's all I've got for today's video. A little bit different than the content I've been making recently. If you're new here, I make a lot of vlog and lifestyle content, but I also do a mix of these sit-down videos. That was the letter I wrote to myself 10 months ago when I was living in Germany. I think that was super interesting, and I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up. Comment down below anything you want, questions, comments, concerns, ideas for videos, literally anything. I like and reply to every single comment. I love you guys, and I will see you in my next video. Should I bring back my old outro? Maybe I should, because this video is German related. Tschüss! That means bye if you're American.